Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Global Self-Love Project. My name is Mark J. Wagner, and this is my video blog. And our goal here at the Global Self-Love Project is to create a community of happy, healthy people around the world full of self-love and kindness. And today we will be talking about how important self-respect is and how it influences our daily life. Are you ready to dive in? Well, here we go. So let me ask you this. Who would you rather feel like? The girl on the left or the girl on the right? I think most of us would probably choose the girl on the right, correct? Powerful, confident, full of life. Well, let me explain. Self-respect is an essential component of a healthy, fulfilling life. And it is also the foundation of our relationship with ourselves and with others. And when we respect ourselves, then we can set clear boundaries, make healthy choices, and we treat ourselves with kindness and compassion. However, when we lack self-respect, we open the door for others to disrespect us as well. And in this vlog, we will also explore the connection between self-respect, self-love, and self-confidence, and why it is so important to actually cultivate all three of them. Now, self-respect is the act of treating oneself with dignity and recognizing our own worth. And it also involves taking responsibility for our actions, making decisions that align with our values, and setting boundaries to protect ourselves. Without self-respect, we may find ourselves in situations where we allow others to treat us poorly, whether that's in personal relationships, at the workplace, or in social settings. We may tolerate disrespectful behavior or mistreatment just because we don't believe we deserve better. But when we respect ourselves, we are less likely to tolerate mistreatment from others. So we are more likely to speak up for ourselves, assert our needs, and stand up for our boundaries. This in turn leads to others treating us with respect as well. And when we show that we value ourselves, others are more likely to value us as well. So the link between self-respect, self-love, and self-confidence is undeniable. Because when we respect ourselves, we demonstrate love for ourselves. And we also recognize that we are worthy of care, of attention, and compassion in a healthy level. And this leads to an increased sense of self-love and self-acceptance, which in turn boosts our self-confidence. So when we know that we are deserving of respect, we are more likely to believe in our abilities and we trust ourselves to make good choices. Make sense? Now let's take a look on the other side of things. What happens when we lack self-respect? Well, when we lack self-respect, we are more likely to experience feelings of shame, guilt, self-doubt, low self-esteem, fear, etc. And this will lead to a lack of confidence in our abilities and a decreased sense of self-love. Well, we also may find ourselves stuck in negative thought patterns, believing that we're not good enough or not worthy of respect, right? Sounds familiar? Well, it sure does to me. Well, it used to anyways. To cultivate self-respect, self-love, and self-confidence, it's absolutely essential to take time to get to know yourself. Because only when we know ourselves can we identify our values, priorities, and needs, and set boundaries that honor those things. Also, we must practice self-care, self-compassion, and self-forgiveness. And that's a big one for me because when I started my healing journey a long time ago, I realized that I needed to be more compassionate and more self-forgiving because I was beating myself up over the things I did. But what I forgot about was that I'm now on a path to heal myself and to, take responsibility for my actions and man up to it. And that's when I realized I have to go into self-forgiveness in order to achieve my healing. You know, so but this can also mean that you might want to seek help from a therapist or someone who has been working in this field for a long time, someone, a professional, right? It's also good to practice mindfulness, like catching yourself when negative thoughts come up and so on and so forth. Journaling is a good one. When you journal, your mind, actually, you would be surprised what comes up when you start writing, about a certain subject. And yeah, you'd be surprised, I'm sure. Or spending time doing activities that actually bring you joy. That's another one that is really, really important. Like, you have to treat yourself. Not only work in deep down in your mind and making sure that you catch every nuance of why you feel that way or why you have low self-respect in the first place. It's just very important to also treat yourself, and that's where the self-care and self-compassion comes into play. Well, as you can see that, self-respect is a very important cornerstone of a healthy, fulfilling life. When we respect ourselves, we set the tone for how others treat us. By cultivating self-respect, self-love, and self-confidence, we can live a more fulfilling and satisfying life. We can also trust ourselves and our decisions. We believe in our abilities, and we also know that we're deserving of respect and love. And it's so, so crucial, so important. You know, from my own experience, I know that the journey to healing can be a very rough and winding road. And, um, you know, really that was one of the reasons why I developed the Phoenix Rising program, because I went through it myself and I realized that I had to burn myself down into ashes, literally, like the phoenix, in order for me to be able to rise again and shine and become the person that I really truly wanted to be. And, so that's the main reason I developed this program, the Phoenix Rising program. And so, all I can say here is if you're struggling with, self-love, self-respect, self-confidence, then, just please check it out. And I guarantee you will learn methods that can quickly help increase your levels of self-respect, self-love, and confidence. And, it's for me, the most important part was to create a program that everybody can do all around the world. That's why I'm trying to keep the pricing tiers. I have 3 pricing tiers, that you can learn about. But in order to see if this program is right for you and if it can help you, please just go to phoenixrisingprogram.com, as you can see here in the image, in the logo of the Phoenix Rising. And just, watch a free masterclass that will help you learn a lot more about confident levels and how to be self-loving and self-forgiving. So please go there, check it out, and then, if you feel like it, we can have a conversation. So please don't wait any longer. Just go check it out. It's not going to cost you anything besides a little bit of time, but I can also guarantee you that you will learn a lot in this free masterclass that I put together. All right. So, ultimately, what I want you to achieve is to claim back your own power and to stop letting others treat you for less than you're really worth. Okay? All right. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the other side.